Yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and bringing you guys some Dark Souls 2 update notes. Today on August 11th, 2014, Dark Souls 2 had a patch update for 1.3 patch. And for those of you guys that don't know what the patch is about, it is the information it is on the Dark Souls 2 page on Facebook. I'm pretty sure there's some notes on it on some other places too, like GameFAQs. People most likely post it there too. Most likely Reddit. Some guys will post it there too. But anyways, today's video is about the 1.3 patch, and yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys some news about it and some details and some stuff that I experienced. So first off, we got failing to create multiplayer session no longer disables use of online items such as White Soapstones. So before the patch, when you trying to like use a soapstone and when someone tries to summon you, and sometimes it fails to you'll fail to join the host, and your soapstone will be blacked out for a while until you quit game and come back in. That's the way to reactivate it before, but now they fixed that. The second one is starting boss fight with the Looking Glass Knight while summoning other players no longer cancels the summoning process. Now, I have never experienced any issues with the Looking Glass Knight while I'm being summoned as enemy phantom for the host, or while I'm being summoned as a co-op phantom for the host. So I don't know about that, but it seems like the problem's been fixed for the summoning for the Looking Glass Knight. Fixed an issue that prevents some bloodstains, illusions, and messages from being displayed. So I guess from now on you will see more bloodstained illusions and messages. Next we got fixed an issue where unable to participate in multiplayer session could constantly appear. Now, I have never personally experienced this issue before, so I don't know what to say about this one. Fix some instance that the portrait of the person that you're summoning was different than the actual character. No, never. Well, I actually never pay any attention to who I summon, and I rarely summon anybody too. So I don't know. Never experienced that. But yeah, that's what the fix is about. Next, we got you will no longer be able to take off covenant rings while being summoned. So I don't know if this is a glitch that people used before or what, but you can't do it anymore. Fixed an issue that would cause some summoned player to fall through the ground and at Earthen Peak. Now this is really interesting, but yeah, apparently that's fixed now. I didn't even know you can fall through Earthen Peak. Alright, so the next fix is about game menu, interface, and controls. So optimize start menu and bonfire menu performance. Trophy icon for holder of the fort has been fixed. Controller now vibrates while blocking an attack. So when you block an enemy attack, it will vibrate. Yeah, it'll give you the senses. Other fixes: bug involving Drag Lake Castle door not opening has been fixed. I have heard some people like are saying the Drag Lake Castle door did not open before. And yeah, I don't know. It never happened to me before, but on the forums, some people were complaining about that. So yeah, that's now fixed. Next, we got fixed an issue that would cause souls to be lost upon death with the ring of life protection equipped. Next, we got fixed an issue that causes some players to fall through an elevator while using binoculars and magic simultaneously. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I don't know. I never really use a magic build. I got one I mess around with, but that's never happened to me before. Next, we got fixed an issue that causes some enemy being hit by arrows at a long distance and receives 0 damage. Yeah, I don't know. I guess people that uses the hawk ring and It says it'll increase the range of your arrows, but I guess there was an issue about like hitting enemies and they're not receiving damage. But yeah, that's now been fixed. Fixed and fixed the issue preventing the Brotherhood blood duels from starting properly. Yow. Yeah, this I don't know why I say yow. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I have experienced this before. The duels sometimes it starts like you will spawn in the arena first, and you have to wait like around a minute for your opponent to spawn it. So yeah, that I guess that's been fixed now because it didn't really start properly, you know. But from time to time, well, most of the time it will start properly, like both of you will spawn at the same time. But there are some times that you will spawn first, and you're gonna have to wait for your opponent to spawn. Like you're gonna have to wait a bit for them to spawn. Anyways, next, added a message for players that displays after entering the coffin and things betwixt. Yeah, this was real funny because if you guys that watched my walkthrough for the first video on my Dex build, I showed you guys there's this coffin. I didn't interact with it. I didn't even go near it. But that coffin right there, when you enter it, people didn't know at first. So after you kill those two ogres, you enter the coffin, and when you come back out, you will switch gender. So if you're a guy, you'll become a girl, and if you're a girl, you'll become a guy. But you keep your voices. So if you're a chick, you have like a dude voice, and if you're a guy, you have like a chick's voice. So yeah, apparently they got like a notes. They got a notice about that now. So I guess when you enter the coffin, it will tell you. Well, after entering coffin, it will tell you that your gender has been changed. I don't know if you can change back your gender though. So maybe some of you guys can test that out. I myself have not tested that out before, so yeah, I didn't want my character to be stuck with another gender. Next, we got fixed an issue where all the items and objects in an area that will reset without using a bonfire aesthetic. So that's kind of new. I guess that was like a glitch or something. But now it's been fixed. So people that have been glitching weapons and stuff, well, good luck to you. Fixed an issue that didn't unlock some items from vendors on second and beyond playthrough. So, for those of you guys that watch my armor guides, the Dragon Rider armor guide, and the Moon Butterfly armor guide. So, I used Bonfire aesthetic and I had to go to NG+++. So, yeah, I had to go on extra NG just to get the armor set. Now it's been fixed. Also, Xiao Kwa will sell you a feline boots, I believe. She'll sell you that on NG+, and the Merchant and Iron Keep will sell you the Dragon Rider set, I believe, after defeating the Twin Dragon Riders and Drag Lake. After defeating them, you go back to the Iron Keep Merchant, and he will sell you their set and NG+ now, so you don't have to go through all the trouble of NG++. So yeah, what's next? Yeah, the Moon Butterfly set, you don't have to go through NG++ again, so you can get that. I think that's gonna cover it because I don't think any other NPC changes. I did try to get the Great Chaos Fireball, but apparently that's NG++. Okay, and that didn't change, so it's gonna be stuck that way. But yeah, I am not yet on NG++. I am still just on NG+. I'm trying to do the guides for you guys before I head on up to another NG. So yeah, I mean NG+. So I won't have to go through everything and just to get to that one item that I'm trying to show you guys anymore. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, fixed an issue causing the requirement for the Brotherhood of Blood Covenant to be 50 too high. So I think. Now, I don't know, I never ranked up in the Covenant before because my build against some heavy builds, they're too good for me, so I can't defeat them. So yeah, I haven't ranked up in the Brotherhood Blood, so I guess it was originally like, what, 50, maybe a glitch to 100, or was it like maybe it's 100 and it was too high and they dropped 50. So it's been cut by 50. So that's what that's about. Lycia conditions for moving have been optimized. I don't know what that one's about because I have not yet encountered any like bugs for Lycia. And for those of you guys that don't know who Lycia is, it's the girl that sells you miracles. You'll first meet her after defeating the Dragon Rider. She'll be on top near the bonfire. So that's Lycia if you guys don't know who she is. Moving on, calibrations. Item corrosive urine. The strength has been reduced. Weapon category, the twin blades durability has been increased. So yeah, for those you twin blade users, this should be good news for you guys. Weapon, Moonlight Greatsword made so that this weapon cannot be enchanted and slowing down the motion of the weapon. Not sure what that is about because I don't use Moonlight Greatswords, but it seems like you cannot enchant the weapon now. I don't even know if you can enchant it before. I thought if it has its own element, you cannot enchant it. Maybe it was a glitch. Anyways, moving on. Armor, Grim Warrior, Great Helm, weight, poise, defense increase. So that's pretty cool. Ring of Thorns. Oh, that shit screwed me up. A lot in PvP. Like you whack somebody and they start shooting out like arrows out of their bodies. That was really annoying. And surprisingly, it takes off a lot of health. Damage reduced. Dun dun dun. I don't know how much it got reduced by, but hopefully by quite a bit. Ring, the old sun ring. Damage reduced. I don't know what that is. I don't even think I ever got that. But apparently the damage is reduced now. Sorcery, Soul Spear and Crystal Soul Spear. This spell will now pierce through enemies and is able to cause damage to more than just one enemies. That's how it should be because that is how it was in Dark Souls 1 when you shoot the Soul Spear through the first enemy. If there is like a second enemy behind the first enemy, it should be able to pierce through it and the enemy behind it will take damage. So that's how the spell was. I didn't even know it was they made a change to that before this patch, but now it's back to the way it should be. So now Soul Spears and Crystal Soul Spears will pierce through enemies. Next we got sorcery, the Soul Greatsword. Time spell takes to take effect adjust. Not really sure what that's about. I guess they improved the time, the casting time or something for the Soul Greatsword because you need to cast and you gotta wait for a bit to swing, so you can't just swing right away. It's a magic attack. So yeah. Next we got the sorcery Homing Soul Mass and the Homing Crystal Soul Mass. And Hex Affinity. Now it takes less stamina and move faster. Ooh, shit. I was wondering why it was a bit slow before when I fought mages with these spells, but they now increase the speed is increased, so they'll shoot faster now. Boy, there's a lot. Sorcery, Soul Gracier, damage reduce. Not even sure what that is. Next we got recovery, spell motions are now slower. So I believe after you use a spell, your recovery from the spell will be slower now. So you'll recover slower after using a spell. Miracles, Wrath of God, time to determine the damage reduced. So people can spam that shit now. And like this cheese of free win or something like that. Yeah, that's for the miracle. Pyromancy, Firestorm, Fire Tempest, Chaos Storm, Flame Swayed, Forbidden Sun, damage reduced. Yeah. I remember Chaos Storm was pretty OP, and Flame Swayed was a pretty common pyromancy for players to use, and it was pretty damn strong. But now they have lowered the damage. during this 1.3 patch. Pyromancy, Firestorm, Fire Tempest, Chaos Storm, time to activate made longer. So it takes longer now to activate the spell. For those of you guys that never used it before or never seen how it's done, it's like they first they gotta like, it looks like an animation of them praying kind of, and then they slam their Pyromancy Flame down to the ground, and then fire shoots out of the ground. That's for, yeah, Firestorm. I'm not sure about Fire Tempest and Chaos Storm. So that's how it worked. And the cast was kind of fast before, but now they slowed it down so people can't spam that shit, I guess. Next, NPC, Lucatail of Mira, Pilgrim of Balclair, Banheart of Jugo, Mass Scorpion Tark. Defense increased, so they won't die as fast now. They can be more of a tank. I remember people were complaining about Lucatail dying too fast. So yeah. Next off, we got enemy Rupturing Hollow, HP reduced. I'm not really sure who that is. I don't really know what the enemy names are, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. For those of you guys that know who they are, hopefully you guys can provide me the information, and yeah, post in the comments, and I'll give it a thumbs up so people can see it. Alright, enemies, Hollow Mage, Amana Priestess, reduced ability to chase user. Now, I believe these are the guys that uses those homing magic arrow things. Amana Priestess, I'm pretty sure that's from the Shrine of Mana, because Amana. And damn, those mages can snipe like freaking professional marksmen over there. Be pulling off headshots with their freaking soul arrows. Yeah, that shit can chase like super fire. But yeah, and people were complaining about it. I myself, I found that attack to be a bit annoying, but I just always thought of it as part of the game. So I'm like, well, I guess that's how good they are with their magic. So I just gotta find a way to beat them with their super good magic. So yeah, I think they could have left it how it was. But I don't know. Next, we got enemy Hammersmith, reduce the length of vibration after striking the ground. I believe these Hammersmith are those green guys in Earthen Peak, and they have a hammer. When they do an overhead attack, when they hit the ground, it has this like kind of like an AoE spread thing, and if you're near it, you'll take damage. And you will stagger if you're near it. If you don't take damage, you will stagger when he does the overhead attack. So yeah, apparently that's been fixed now. Now these, I don't think it was necessary. So I don't know. I don't think these fixes are necessary, because it just makes it fun, you know, when the boss hits you hard. So yeah. These fixes are Arena Boss, the Last Giant, damage reduced damage. Arena Boss, the Lost Sinner, HP and damage reduced. Arena Boss, Royal Rat Authority, damage reduced. Arena Boss, Dukes, Dear Freja, damage reduced. Arena Boss, the Lost Sinner, NG plus second time through. Sinners in jail who appears. Because there are gonna be some phantoms for those of you guys that see my Lost Sinner NG Plus guide. There's 2 phantoms that appeared when after the boss's HP is dropped around 50%. Apparently their HP has been dropped now. Arena Boss, Flex Out Sentry second time through NG Plus. Nimble Shadow who appears. HP and damage reduced. So yeah, I don't think they should have done this. I don't know. I didn't really find it to be a problem. I always thought it was pretty fun to have a really challenging boss fight in the Souls games, but yeah, there are people that are having trouble from it. I guess FromSoft felt bad. They want other players to get through the game too. For those of you guys that don't use internet or don't want to summon, I guess they did that, so like they'll make the bosses easier. I don't know. I don't think they should have done it because I don't think anyone had trouble with it, right? Because they were pretty simple bosses, so I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be all the fixes for the patch, and yeah, those are all the patch notes. If you guys got any more questions, you guys can leave in the comments and I will answer you. Oh, by the way, the patch for the 1.3, it's only available on Xbox 360 and PS3. And it released it today on April 11th 2014. It was for US, so I don't know if other countries got it already or not, but yeah, this one's for US. So yeah, anyways, guys and gals, if you guys got any more questions, leave it in the comments and I will I'm repeating myself here, and I will answer you guys. So I hope this update has helped you guys out and gave you an idea of what happened to Dark Souls 2 and how the enemy works now. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time when I do more Dark Souls 2 videos and guides. I'll see you guys then. Holmes out.